Good morning, students. Today we are going to discussing about coordinate system. That is our first year intermediate topic, paper 1B. Okay, coordinate system. So this one we know very well in 10th class. Okay, so we initiated the study of coordinate geometry in 10th class, where we studied about coordinate axis, coordinate planes, and how to plot the points on the plane, and finding the distance between 2 points, and section formula, areas of the triangle, etc. All these are the basics in the coordinate system. Once again, I remind you the coordinate axis. So if you take the horizontal line and a vertical line, okay, these two intersect at origin, okay, so denoted with O, and this horizontal line is called x-axis and the vertical line is called y-axis, and this combined is called x-axis, both x-axis and y-axis is called coordinate axis. This coordinate axis divide the coordinate plane, you know very well, plane in 4 parts. Okay, first one is called quadrant 1, second one is called quadrant 2, third one is called quadrant 3, fourth one quadrant 4. You should take in the anti-clockwise direction here. Okay, here any point if you want to take, that will be positive only. So here point means this is for x coordinate, this is for y coordinate. Let us take some x1 comma y1 if you want to take in the first quadrant, so both should be positive. In the second quadrant, if you want to take any point, here x coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. Here both are negatives. Here x positive, y negative. If you want to take any point on first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, like this. And if you want to take any point on x-axis, horizontal line, so it is in the form of some x comma 0. On x-axis, y coordinate is equal to 0, wherever you take on this line. And this vertical line, that is y-axis. On y-axis, if you want to take any point, that will be in the form of 0 comma y. Here on y-axis, so x coordinate is equal to 0 and y coordinate will be any number. Okay, so this is about the coordinate axis. Okay, see here distance between 2 points. Between 2 points, just I am reminding you, 2 points a x1 comma y1, b x2 comma y2. What is the formula? We know very well. That is denoted with the distance between 2 points a comma b is denoted with ab. AB is equal to root over x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. In other words, we can write x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Both are same only. Okay, next one. Distance between a 0 comma 0, b x1 comma y1. Here this means, so origin and a point, distance between origin and any point. Okay, so this is nothing but AB is equal to root over x1 square plus y1 square only. Very well you know. x1 minus 0 whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square. Next, distance between some x1 comma 0 and 0 comma y1. Same. Here y coordinate is 0, here x coordinate is 0. Same is here. If you take A, this is B. is here also AB is equal to x1 minus 0 whole square, that is x1 square, 0 minus y1 square, that is y1 square, same formula. So x1 square plus y1 square. Next one, distance, if for suppose both x coordinates are equal, that means distance between x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y1, if you take, see here, if y coordinates are equal, okay, if 2 points, in 2 points y coordinates are equal, these 2 points lies on the horizontal line. That means any points, all points, the for which y coordinates are equal means those points lies on the horizontal line. So distance between these points which lies on the horizontal line is modulus of x1 minus x2. Similarly, distance between uh, 2 points which lies on the vertical line. So vertical line, how it will be, x coordinates are equal, x1 comma y1 and x1 comma y2 is modulus of y1 minus y2. Because of, in these two cases we will get x1 minus x1 whole square. If you take this one only, x1 minus x1 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So this is 0. So root over y1 minus y2 whole square. Whenever you have root, some k square is there, don't write k, that is mod k. This k may be plus or minus k. Okay, whatever may be, either positive number or negative number, you get a mod k. Okay, for suppose root over minus 3 whole square or root over 3 square. So what is this value? 3. Here also what is this value? 3, because minus 3 whole square 9, here 3 square 9, so both values becomes to 3 only. So that's why you should take modulus. Why? Because modulus, so either it is positive or negative, we should consider positive only. So instead of, whenever you have root x square, root y square, root a square, root b square, just you write mod a. Don't write a or k or x or y. Okay, if you know exactly the number, then you write the positive number. So here what is the value? Modulus of y1 minus y2. Okay. Next one, the distance from some p x1 comma y1 to x-axis. The distance from p x2 comma y2 to y-axis. See here, distance from any point on the coordinate plane to x-axis is always modulus of y1. To y-axis